Hello? Hello? Okay. Alright, so we should be live. Yeah. Okay, so it's been quite a while, I think. Yeah. Okay, so it's been quite a while, I think. Alright, so okay, I think everything works. So I guess let's start building. Okay, so I'm just gonna I don't know, we're gonna start this a new city. Um I'll start a new city. I think for now I'm gonna lay out the highways. I guess you can see it kind of like cut through a cliff here. So I'm gonna put like this highway here, which has no name yet, but I think soon enough it should. I should probably name all these highways, interstates, whatever. So, well, what I'm gonna do first is, so I guess I'm gonna try and finish like a whole highways pattern. So the thing I have going here is that this is like the old downtown. So like it's going to be not as good. Like over here is like the new downtown area. It seems to be like near the coast. It's more like it's nicer. I'm not finished with this yet, so obviously there's still a lot of empty spaces, so it probably won't look very good for now. I'm still yet to detail, but this is kind of like a basic layout that I have right now going for me. But obviously here's gonna be like the central area, like the historic downtown, like the core. Excuse me, downtown. Um, and for now, I think I'm probably gonna lay out all the highways. I'm not quite sure. I got a map, but I'm not sure how I want to follow it anymore, because I don't think with the terrain it's gonna be a bit rough, and then take that into account. I actually am not using a completely flat map now, which is a bit of a difference, because I feel like it's much easier to build on a flat map. So I it's not be a new challenge for me. So as you can see, this is I flattened this out. So I'm gonna put the highway through here. I'm not sure that I'm a big fan of this railroad, and I'm not sure how this will get up here. So I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna like cut through the railroad here. I'm gonna delete this part first. Um, so let's keep doing that. I think like around over here, but it's fine. I'm not sure how I'm gonna reconnect this railroad, but let's see. So let's train. Let's make new tracks. So this terrain makes it very difficult. I think I kind of wanted to cut through, like under these this like planned housing development, and it's gonna run through here and just connect back through here. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. All right. So we've deleted that, and now we're gonna cut through the mountainside with a tunnel. Um, how does this work? I'm not great with tunnels here. I think I'm gonna do -8. Go like this, I guess. So that's a tunnel, and I'm gonna make it cut through the mountain here, like this, and connect back over here. Okay, so and over here, and then because we can get back out of tunnel mode. That's it's a okay slope, I guess. And let's keep going here. We can connect it back up, and I think that's a good solution. So that way, this gives me more space for the highway. So let's move on to that. So I'm gonna cut through the mountainside a little bit more. Um, I think this gives me more space to do more things. Question mark. But yeah. So we're gonna flat the slope out. Can I do probably more? We can maybe place a road that goes up. But we'll see that. Pretty sure you can do. I'm not good with this. Let's do this and then this. I guess that's how it works. Still a very steep hill though, so I don't think it's gonna work out. So I guess we can just keep cutting through the mountain. Okay, so I think that's much better. Even it out a little bit more, and I think we have a bit more space. So I think the interstate's gonna run. Let's get a 4-lane road, highway. Let's see. Cut through the lane a little bit. I don't like that because it does funny things with the road sometimes. So let's even that out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, it should be a 5-lane road. Now that I think about it, because I'm only gonna make an exit there to this frontage road. So we can start it by just a little bit like this, and we'll do that later on. So for now, this is fine, I guess. For now, I'll edit that later. So I'm going to make, I guess, another exit. What if I make it 2 lanes? So that way, I'm gonna make this 2 lanes, so the lane mathematics should work out. So let's make that 4 lanes over here. And then I'm gonna make this exit 2 lanes as well. Alright. Okay, so now I'm gonna fix the slope a little bit here. Okay, so that's just 2 lanes now. So let's choose this highway, and I'm gonna set it to ground level now. Okay, so yeah, let me build this real quick. Okay, so now so we're gonna make this ramp 2 lanes. So the 4 lanes gonna merge at 2 lanes here. So I think this should be fine. How do I do this? Okay, so that's 47 meters tall. So that's pretty tall. I guess. How steep would this slope be? That's really steep. That's really good. That's a good slope, I think. I'd probably want to make this closer to the road so it doesn't take as much space. So, you know what? Let me put some music. I don't care if this gets copyright struck or something, because it doesn't matter, because I'm not earning any money off this anyways. All right. I'm trying to put that little. Okay, so let's see if I'm building now. Okay, so let's see if I'm building now. Okay, so now this ramp, um, so I think it's good slope, it's not too extreme. So let's see if we can get to ground level here. Um, if I think we can, with reasonable incline. So let's make this a bridge segment. Alright, so I can use the network multi-tool to fix the slope a little bit here. As I see it is not the most even. 2.2, that's perfect. That looks really good. Okay, so now we're gonna keep on moving this highway up. I was also thinking about doing some, like, I don't know how to say, like, custom signage. Because I think I know how to do that, but I don't know if it's worth the effort. I probably won't do it for all the roads. But maybe for like the downtown roads, I probably will do some custom signage at least, or at least try to. Because I already have a ton of assets, so I don't know how even more assets would help my case here. Because I have like 8-minute loading times already, so if it's gonna make it worse, I'm not gonna do that. So we can get the 6-lane road, or highway, I should say. Okay. Really gonna get straight for a little bit. And I'm gonna connect this road over to this one. That's the wrong highway. This. And we're gonna fix this, we're gonna remove it later on. So it doesn't really matter. So it's a little bit more closer to each other. Okay, and we can use node controller, even this out. I can do a better job as well. Make it much closer. All right. Okay, that's good enough for me. So let's did the lane mathematics save over here? Okay, it did. Again, I'm gonna square this up. And we're gonna use the intersection marking tool. Use some signage. Okay. Alright. I won't stress out too much about how the lane markings look here, as long as it's clear that where you're supposed to go. So let's Control S, quick and easy. This I can also make this a 5-lane as well. Oh yeah. Yeah. So I can't. That won't work out. So I'll just make it a regular road. Um. So just again, can I copy it from here? Possibly. No, I can't. Okay. Um. In that case, I'll have to do it on my own. Okay. Looks pretty good. Okay, so I don't think there's anything unreasonable. Um, so this is actually a pretty wide road currently. I don't know how I'm gonna make this work. Um, I want it to end here. I could possibly make this go under, which I think is gonna be the most viable solution. But we're not gonna have a connection as well. Um, no, I can't go under because then it can't possibly go over here. So I guess the road will end. Okay, I don't mind it. This still looks okay. And if that's gone, we don't need this anymore. Okay. So 6 lanes right now. Pretty big highway. So I wanna connect this to here some possible way, because this is kind of also being frontage road in some sense. So I wanna make this a little bit farther away. So I need to keep the slope in mind. So like this. So possibly. Okay. So what I can do is make like a little street that connects like this to the highway. Since it's a frontage road, so it doesn't really matter. That still works. Might be a little dangerous, but it's fine. So how will I connect this reasonably? So if let's change it up a little bit. So let's have green grass. Let's have this one of these trees. Well, that looks weird for some reason. No. Oh, these tree trunks are the bane of my existence. Okay, so I guess I'm going to elevate this. Is there enough space for an exit? Possibly. I don't know. It'll be really tight. I think I can, But, I mean, it's not gonna be much merging time. So, can this highway go? It can't. That's bad design on my end, but I guess you could do this. Bend the elevator like this. Never mind. All right. In that case, let's keep on building the highway. God, these tree trunks. Oh my god. Okay. And where's the 6-lane road? I guess I can make an exit like this. Oh my god, I hate when it does that. Why can't it just like snap to this corner? Okay, so let's run this 5E road. Actually, didn't do too bad. Alright. I'm gonna again the lane marking, so annoying to do. That's a good thing about City Skylines too, is that it's done pretty much automatically for you, so you don't have to waste time on this. I guess this way it's possibly a bit more customizable, but you do end up saving a lot of time the other way. Okay. Gonna use these stupid trunks. Okay, so now this is gonna continue to elevate up. Again, I have a nice trick incoming. I don't know how, because this is slope, it's a bit weird. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I guess that's not too unreasonable. It's not clipping it through the bridge, so I do not care. Okay. So how long was this distance? Around 40 units, so. So I'm gonna make a U-turn here. Actually, I'll have to wait on that, because I gotta do the other side as well, which is actually gonna be really easy. They're gonna just copy paste. God, oh. I guess possibly adding a note here would help. That way, this can become more elevated. It's not doing that. That works, I guess. I'm actually gonna end up deleting this notice, I think. Yeah. So I can become 6 lanes for a second. But then I am going to change it into 5 lanes because it's gonna take a lane for the U-turn. So let's start off with a little U. Okay. Alright. Okay, I don't like this as well. Alright, that's better. So now we are going to make this lane only turn left. I'm gonna bring this back a lot. We're gonna bring this back a lot as well. So this lane's only gonna turn right, with these two having the option to go straight or to the desired position. So I hate when the snapping works like that. Okay, the slope isn't too bad. So let's configure the TMPE like this, like this. You have the option to go straight or to turn, straight or to turn, and then you have to go straight. That should work nicely. And then we have to make an on-ramp again. So this will actually become a pretty small road for a second. So let's keep on to make another exit and entrance ramp. I'm gonna bring the highway like this. You can take the entrance from a bridge segment as well. So it has a little like wall next to it. I know that's not the proper way to say it, but whatever. Okay, so connect it to the 5 lane, and then the 1 lane entrance ramp can connect in as well. And again, the little can't do anything on its own. Grab this. No idea why it has to do that. Just gonna count 2 lanes. Okay. So far, that's looking good. Let's turn snapping back on. Okay. And if you're enjoying this, please consider subscribing and liking the stream. It really helps me and helps YouTube promote my content more. So I would really appreciate it if you did. Anyways. So like the best thing about this is when I'm done with this, I can just use the parallel road tool like this on the other side. So it's actually gonna be really easy. I can just flip this. Oof, this is a bit bigger. I don't know. Hopefully I did it right. I think I didn't. It's fine. Yeah, network multi-tool, such a useful mod. Okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna make these two lanes exit once again. Because I think there's very limited space to actually merge out or merge into this exit. So most likely you would have wanted to go over here. Which again, I don't think it's that realistic, but it works. I realize that the bridge segment is a bit darker. Yeah. Or some of it, I don't know. That's weird. Okay. So we're gonna do the same thing. Parallel. And this is why this network multi-tool is so nice. Because you can just... This is parallel mode. Like this goes together. And like you have every other side of the highway super easily. It might need some adjustment in areas like this. But like it's actually super easy. So I would recommend you use it if you have the capability of modding. Here are the 3-lane roads. So I can become 5 lanes. Or I can just use the parallel road here as well. Oh, that's annoying. 100 meters enough? 120 is too much. Actually, it's fine because it's near intersection. And these tree trunks again. Oh my god. Okay, so let's put this back to ground level. So we're gonna move this in a bit. Oh, it's acting up all weird now. I have to make the elevation 1, or else that happens. Yeah, snapping is so annoying sometimes. Why is it doing that, or is it just my eyes? No, yeah. Okay, we can possibly put this down a little bit. Is this a rock? I don't think so. It's part of the highway, I think. Okay, let's get this highway here. Under Union Nodes mod. Okay. Nice. We can just copy this from this side to over here. I don't think it's... I can square it again. Yep. So when we're gonna make the ramp, it's gonna be a little difficult because it is from a curve. Wait, we can just, yeah, parallel tool. So just, I think, yeah, it has to be much wider. 91, 92. Alright, it's fine. Whoa. Alright. Okay, let me fix that real quick. Perfect. Don't know why these trees did not get deleted. Okay. So it's a little bit weird here. So all this area is like clipping through the ground. That fixes it. So this ramp is way to the right. Okay. That's annoying. Okay. Again, node controller is going to be very useful. Nothing the move it can't fix. That is still way too wide. Oh my god. Okay. I guess after this we move on to something more exciting. If y'all want. So I think I agree that this might not be the most exciting thing, but I think it's kind of needed before I build too much of my city. Okay, so we're gonna copy the other side as well. Goes right through this. We're gonna move this up a little bit. Okay. That should might be too big. One, two. Stop snapping. So actually, I'm gonna make this bridge segment. Okay. Alright, so yeah, that area's finished. I think that looks really good. Not gonna lie. And there's still much more detailing we can do here. This is still really basic. For example, we can smooth out the curves with this. But for now, I think that's fine. So me personally, I'm gonna start working on something else. That is probably more exciting than this. Once I'm finished with this. Okay, so we can work on downtown over here. We can work over here. I think I've done a pretty good job detailing this so far. Or we can work over here centrally. So, I don't know. I want to work on each area equally. Or we could work over here on making like hillside houses. Get the view. It's so bright. I don't know how to fix that. Yeah, like graphics are the one thing I cannot get right in this game. It's so annoying. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna work over here then. So you can see all the detail. So for that I've put underneath over here. Really proud of it. So, see I'm placing some more buildings. Let's see. Okay, so ooh, one of these rivers would look really nice here. But where though? Yeah, I can't forget about that. Maybe like here. Yeah, kind of like LA. No. Can't upgrade the road, okay. Let's put them side by side to see which one looks the best. So I think I'd like this little ditch in the middle. I don't know. So we'll use that. I'll fix that real quick. Very nice. Since everything is a bridge segment, we don't have to worry about it messing up with the highways. Really nice. But the tree trunks again. Holy guacamole. There was one here. Yeah, I see you. Jeez. I'm not used to that because I've been building in the same map for like, well, the same city for quite a while now. So I'm not used to having to deal with tree trunks. That's public enemy number one. Kind of hard to see the nodes here. It doesn't clip through anymore. It's pretty good. So here we can have like an industrial place, I guess, like warehouses. I don't know how I'm gonna move this river though. Probably like this. But how am I gonna move it up the hill? Okay, well that's a problem for another day. So this perfectly fits here. And you just move it because don't tell me that those counts as trees. Okay, thank God. So it's a prop, isn't it? Thank the Lord. Okay. Okay. And then we're gonna connect this to the ocean, I guess. I'm not gonna save because I'm scared of a crash. Anyways. Select this again. Just gonna make another bridge here. And then this can empty out to the ocean. Well, pretty sure it's a pretty cool, yeah. Looks pretty cool. Let's turn off collisions so I can get the little thing, the support beam. Nice, okay. Okay. More tree trunks. It's like, so I think this is, how, I don't know how they're not getting destroyed, because I'm pretty sure, I guess they have anarchy on, but that doesn't mean, I guess they're props, so they're not gonna be destroyed. Interesting. Okay. I did not place these two. Okay. So we can keep on building now. That looks pretty cool. And then I might like add something like over here as well. Okay, so let's first thing go to brick. Yeah, these are shanty bricks. Okay. Pretty cool. Are there any larger ones though? Don't think so. Okay, warehouses always look good here. So I'm gonna move this back a little bit. Give it, put some concrete in. Okay, then we're going to do the regular detailing such as the stain. We're going to add other, I think, like turrets. Yeah, there's these like dirt, like brick piles that look pretty good. There's these guys. Okay, there's also like all these other dirt decals that I think look better in concrete. So there's a bunch of different things you can, detail with. And then another great one is trash. That's littered on the street, just to like randomly place them around. Then other pieces of junk on the street as well. Just random piles of trash. And there's this big pile of trash that kind of fits everything together. Okay, that's pretty good. And then we can put some more of this trash to add a little more contrast. So yeah, this sidewalk is like trashed, basically. Then over here at the back, we can add some trucks. So we can have this truck parked over here. Then we can put some containers as well. Some more oil trucks. You don't have that many cars, surprisingly. We can add a fence. Something small. And then I know that there are like, you can put more containers. Obviously here I don't have that much space, so I'm not gonna put many containers. Then I know there are like crates as well. Okay, so there's enough detailing for this warehouse, I think. So this could look more wait, what if I made this abandoned? Could it be possible? Okay, yeah, because my mod settings prevent that from happening. Pretty sure only for these guys though. What if I remove it from a historical building? Yeah, doesn't matter. Okay, that's fine. Okay, and then with this as well, we can make another like, well, kind of like a yard. So I'm gonna make another warehouse fence. What's it do that? Are collisions off? Yeah, they're off. Okay, that makes sense. So we have a nice little like private like area for the factory, whatever it is. Don't know. Oh yeah, and if y'all want, or if you're interested in my Discord server, I might post a link real quick. Okay, there we go. Okay, so let's keep on building. So this just told me no, it doesn't. So it's ore industry. Okay, doesn't really matter. I don't really need to make money. It is more of a to make a good looking city. Obviously, like at least looking somewhat functional. Okay. And we can get a dirt road. It's gonna look pretty nice, I think. Hmm. Okay, I did not expect it to look like that, but actually that works out really good. Not too bad, I think. There's some more dirt. So this obviously is more abandoned. You can see, so I am planning to make it look a little older. Many of these factories may have been here for a long time, so they aren't in the best of conditions. Pretty sure as well that there was more mud textures I'll see later on. Okay. There are many mud textures. Okay. Oh, okay. It's really muddy, for sure. Um. Okay, I'm sorry for that. I'm getting some messages. Um. Okay. So in an industrial yard, we can put some trees here. I think that would look pretty good. Okay, that's actually pretty. That actually looks really good. So like yeah, from outside you don't know what's happening in there, but you know, inside it's more abandoned. It's much in worse shape. And then I'm pretty sure we had abandoned car, abandoned. We have a bunch of abandoned things. Yeah, yeah. Look, looks really good. So we can have these like piled up. Could I possibly move this up? Or do you want to turn to a procedural object? I do need to turn to a procedural object. Okay. I do not remember how to do that though. I do now. So I haven't done this many times, so convert to PO. Okay, so now that's a procedural object. What's up, I'm a guy? How's it going? Figuring out the procedural objects thing. Okay, so we can make a car stack. Looks pretty good. So how's life going so far? I've just had time to stream. I don't have time, so I'm taking advantage of it. I don't know how much longer I'll be streaming, but it's nice talking to people here. Or I mean, if people actually talked here, but it's fine. Yeah, no, I'm just detailing this part. I started a new city. I think I'll still finish my old one, but I kind of got bored of it because it was the same thing over and over again. So as you can see, still a pretty new city. Yeah, I've made this. Took me a while, but it works. Hey, ooh, we can make this like an abandoned apartment complex. So yeah, thank you. I it comes from a lot of practice, I would say, and patience. Well, no, it's not that you can't do it, but you just have to have the proper tools and patience to do it. Because anybody can do it. You just have to. Yeah, I can for sure teach you. We can hop on someday, but it takes having the right assets. That's the first thing, because you probably can't do this with vanilla assets. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, you just have to. It's practice in the end. Like my CDs also looked pretty bad. I don't know if I have. Yeah, I can't load from here, but I don't think I have many of my old save files, because after I moved to this PC, I might have my old save files on another computer. I do not know, but they were pretty bad in the end. That's what I would say. So don't don't like get too hard on yourself, because okay, why are they moving so slow here? But I think you just have to be patient with yourself. Uh, you can look at like other cities, real cities. That can be a good inspiration. You can copy places in real life. So all of it is just inspiration that you can take from other places, or I guess in video games you could say from like GTA or something. But it's also your imagination as well. Okay, so we have this apartment complex. Oh my god, it even have graffiti. That's pretty cool. So we can do a path without lights. Without anything, in fact, yeah. Okay. And then we can put a lot of vegetation here. These oaks actually look really good because they fill up so much space. And then we can put a bunch of long grass like this, so nobody would actually dare enter here. You can also put some tents in here to like signify like homeless tents. So let's put some trash in here. I don't doubt people have gone in here, explore. So they're bound to leave some trash behind. Here's some debris from the building. So it looks like these were never finished building. So I assume that people never lived here really. So because in that case I would do this a little differently. But since they don't look finished at all, I don't think I'm gonna put anything inside of them. Maybe like the developer ran out of money or something and just like left this mess behind. Pretty sure I can put a little bit more trash in here. Yeah, okay. Some trash bags. Alright, nice. So yeah, this is right next to downtown, so I guess it looks pretty bad in the city. But that's their problem. Okay, what should I put here? Maybe something facing towards the highway? That could be pretty good. Some sort of maybe like store, some supermarket, I would say. Maybe a church, yeah. My God, what tab to close? What was I looking for? I already forgot. Um. What was I talking about? I just lost my train of thought. Shoot. Oh, at church, yeah. Hmm. Oh yeah, that looks really nice. Fits the theme of the area as well. Okay. Um. Yep, I like that. So now this leaves this square. I don't know what I'm gonna put here. There could also be like vacant lots. Oh yeah, I forgot the tents over here. Yep. Um. Okay. No, it looks pretty good. That's enough tents. Yeah, that was pretty good. You're not walking inside there. Okay, so we could put a parking lot here. That sounds pretty good because these apartments would probably need some parking next to them. So I feel like that would be logical. And as well the church. Um, so I'll do this parking lot a little more differently than I normally do them. So if there's like concrete pavement that I can plop down individually. Okay, there is. But would this work out as well? Mm. Yeah, that looks fine. So we have a parking lot here, and let's find some parking spots. Gosh, find it is such a lifesaver. And now like a little bit of light. Not locked. Light. No. Stop. Okay. So this parking is not functional, but I think it doesn't matter because we'll have more than enough parking later on. So I'll put more details into this right now. So we'll put some abandoned cars. Okay. That's a bunch of abandoned things I have. That's gonna be really good. So, okay, so I can put some actual cars aren't abandoned. I assume not many people are gonna want to park their cars here, mostly because of the area. Okay. I think that's enough cars. Then we can add the regular pavement where we can add cracks. Do I have like actual potholes like decals? Pothole? I don't. That's fine. That's enough anyways. Let's make this overgrown. Okay. That's really good. Is there anything else that go here? Get some trash. There's so many boxes. Oh my gosh. Alright, looks pretty good. So, this lot again. Guess I can do another parking lot. Okay. So this would probably be the field parking lot, so I guess this could be a little bit more protected. So possibly some sort of fence. If any of y'all are interested in joining my Discord server, it's in the pinned comments. Share a bunch of extra stuff I don't share around here, so if you're interested in more, consider joining there. Alright, so we don't want the balls flying too easily to the parking lot, so we'll put this fence. So Mm. Okay. Um. Mm, yeah, that's what I was looking for. Now. Ah, so annoying. So I'm still gonna make this very worn out as well, but I think I won't put as much trash. So mainly because I would say it's a little bit more protected than the other parking lot. There's some parking lot on the edges. Yeah, this I want to make this like an area to feel like you don't want to walk here, at all. So that mattress can go like somewhere else. That's too big. Okay, so hmm. Let's see. So do I wanna? I don't think so. I'm not gonna put any trash inside. And then we're gonna put some cars here now as well. Wait, I have a good idea. So if I want older cars, I should just put the date. So let's put 20. Should like a 29, 2010. Yeah. All right, nice. No. So 2011. Yeah, that's a good idea. Sort of a long car as well. So yeah, if y'all have any ideas, just make sure I'm reading the chat. So if you have any ideas, if y'all want to build something, I'm ready to build anything at this point. So yeah, don't be scared. There's only 112, 2012. Well, that's a really bright car. 2013. Okay. So this area is pretty much finished, I would say. Ooh, actually we need some cracks here as well. Because if this pavement is so worn, it would make sense that it's been here for a while. And if it's been here for a while, that means, you know, it's bound to be at least some major road damage. Nice, alright. Okay, so let's finish this part now. Just want more mud. Okay, my game is acting up a little bit. Let me save. I wouldn't want to lose all this progress. Okay, yeah, that was just not working. Okay, mod. Okay, so that gives it the illusion of mud. Yeah, like a few rocks here and there would be nice. Okay, that's too big. It's way too big. That's fine. Okay. So we have this also awkwardly sized lots over here. What to put there? Maybe some sort of, I guess, commercial. It's like commercial on this side, and then some sort of housing over here. So let me make the separation. So, well, first I need to find what I'm gonna put here. Church's chicken. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna put some parking over here as well. Parking. So I'm actually gonna remove this parking with Bob. There we go, like we see more space. Does it fit? I don't think it fits. Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna put more okay, we have the stands here. And the garbage bin is over here. So guys, if y'all are enjoying this, please consider subscribing and liking. Just have the one parking lot and the 1x2 along the fence. Yeah, I guess that's actually a good idea. Alright, so something like this. That might be a little bit too big. I have to think about it. Because you want the garbage trucks. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller, possibly. Okay. So, yeah, that actually looks much better. I'll think about it. Thanks for the suggestion. So I'm gonna add another fence here. Just concrete fence. Is this a drive-through? I think it is a drive-through. So it does weird things, I think, when it connects to a fence of a different size. So I'm just gonna do this. So like this, cars should still be able to. What's this? Oh, that's gonna be so useful though. Wait. So let's turn off snapping. Okay, well I'm actually gonna turn off the node snapping. Where was that thing? This thing. Okay, so. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is add like a. That looks really good. Dang. No. Yeah, that's what happens when you. Yeah. I thought I turned off snow snapping. Is it just me or is it elevated? It's elevated, isn't it? It's fine, nobody will tell. Okay. So we have the drive-through. So stop. Is there like a wrong way sign? Alright, ooh, some lighting as well. Pretty sure it's gonna be really dark here. Since it is an official chain, so... So... I don't know which one looks good. Whoa. Truck's getting a little too close there. Okay, so I think we're basically finished here. So let's move on. I think I'm gonna put some like housing here. Wait. If this fits in here, it's gonna look so good. Where is it? Oh, this doesn't quite fit. We can make like an abandoned shopping center. Would that look good? So we have these three. Abandoned motel. A bank. Maybe a bank would look nice. You know what? A bank's gonna go here. I don't care what I said beforehand. So there's another. What's this for? I don't see any like ATMs here. Actually, that makes sense because it's abandoned, so they removed them. So this way the concrete can look continuous here. Right, so we can get some more. That's the wrong thing. This. God, I get so scared when like it takes so long to respawn because I'm afraid it's gonna crash. My God, like, ugh, it's so stressful. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna save again. I have PTSD from other times it crashed. Okay. So. Let's see. We can again put the regular details. Okay. So there's gonna be more space here, so let's put a parking lot. I wasn't originally thinking to, but I think we can. We are at liberty to. Okay, so let's see. I'll do the parking here. So take some inspiration from your advice. Yeah, looks really good. That's too big as well. Okay, God, I have to be exact with this or else it looks horrible. Ooh, we can put some like bush, like a bush line or something. Like a fence? No, I don't know what's it called. I don't know, like planters. Okay, so just like a planter, maybe. Yeah. That's exactly what I wanted. And probably make it a little more together. Yeah. It's a hedge. Yeah, it's a hedge making. Alright. And we can put little, like, yeah. Dang, that looks really good. Okay, so what I would put here now that this space, I don't know. Um, I don't know what I'll put there. Mm, mm, so I don't have space to put another building there. Go like a little plaza park or something. I don't mind that. Trash pile? Yeah, that's. Mm, yeah. I think that also looks pretty good. So. Now put this. You can put random trash props. So I need another trash pile. Look over here because way too repetitive. Ooh, maybe I can put some more tents here. You know, maybe like this was once like a nice little like plaza for families to sit around in. But you know, maybe the area declined a little bit. You know, I really like having like reasons behind what happens. Helps with the immersion. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So we have this bank. We need some cracks on the concrete. As always. Have some like grass tufts, like the grass is growing through the cracks here. Mm. Okay, so yeah, I want to put some more trash here. No, I want the trash to be everywhere here. I don't need this anymore. Since it is abandoned after all, so the bank's not gonna be cleaning up the trash here anymore. It's abandoned. Why is there a truck there? Stop. Actually, I could probably just turn it off. I can't turn it off. Okay. That's So I'll just leave it off. Does it? I don't even. I think I'll just leave it on. If trucks come in, whatever. I feel like it looks better if it looks like this and not the like abandoned texture. Okay, so I think I gotta go. All right, so it's a nice stream, but I think yeah, I gotta go. All right, thanks for watching.